And welcome back, everybody, to the Bald Guy and the Fat Boy podcast. I'm the bald guy with my buddy, the Fat Boy.
Roll Tide. Excuse me.
Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
roll Tide.
He don't even know how to act when they're not in contention for national
Yeah,
title.
I know, man. I can't. I misspelling and saying stuff and all kinds of stuff.
Well, it's a brand new year. 2025 is upon us, Fat Boy.
I'm
And
alive and 25.
2024 was a wild year, but it's all gone now. So
Thank the Lord.
you didn't like 2024? Oh, okay. Obviously, you didn't like a lot of things that happened in
Thank
2024.
you. Now you're getting there, sir.
Okay, so brand new year, fresh start. You're ready to go.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, I caught you drinking. That's my fault. Let's go. You get hydrated over there. We want you ready, good and ready to go for this podcast.
Because I'm thirsty. Come on now. Man, got a drink.
Okay, no, that's good. But all right, so let's start off with why don't we do your three least favorite things in 2024?
Three least favorite things in 2024.
Yep.
Um, Saban retiring.
Okay. There's one.
Saban retiring.
Are these in particular order, or are these just things?
No, this is it. Because there's only one thing on the list.
Oh, there's only one thing on the list. That's it.
Saban retiring.
Is the only thing that you didn't like about it? I mean, you obviously didn't care for how his replacement did.
If Saban don't go, his replacement don't come.
Okay. That's true, but I'm just saying, I mean, that was your
No,
least
I'm
favorite
just
thing.
saying.
I mean, in a year when we had an assassination attempt on a presidential candidate, we had all kinds of craziness going on in the world. Saban retiring is like your
You asked for me, right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking. For me, it's Saban.
Okay.
You can be all political if you want to. I know where my bread's buttered at, partner.
Do you? Okay. All right. So what was your favorite thing about 2024? How about that?
My favorite thing about 2024.
Yeah.
Well, the Alabama Crimson Tide basketball team made the Final Four.
Okay.
I got a job. I got gainfully employed.
Okay.
Um, let me think.
I mean, you're not gonna put your Mavericks in there or the Stars. I mean,
I don't mind the Mavericks, but you remember how ugly the end of it was, though?
well, yeah. Anytime you don't win the championship, it's ugly.
But I mean, we got beat ugly. The Celtics beat us ugly.
Okay. All right. So okay. So you don't want to put that in there.
I mean, maybe half. I mean,
Hey, it's your list. You can put
you
anything
want
you want to in there.
well, let me make it. I had to consider something. Golly, you're touchy.
Hey, I'm trying to start out 2025 on the right foot and then get you to reminisce a little bit, kind of get you in the right frame of mind, and you're not wanting anything to do with it here.
I think you lost your mind.
I have not. I'm just asking you to
Well,
be
I want to talk about sports.
okay. Well, let's
Like,
go. Let's go.
like,
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Never mind. Nobody cares about last year. It's over. It's behind us. This
yeah,
year,
exactly. Let's go.
2025. Tell us,
On,
tell us, tell us what you can do.
on
Go.
must go show.
Okay. All right. So what you got? What do you got for this week?
Well, we'll start off with the golfing world. In the golfing world, Hideki Matsuyama won the Century World Championship in Hawaii by 35 under.
What was second place?
31 under by Colin Morikawa.
Oh wow, that's some pretty good golf. I mean,
Yeah, 31 under at Kapalua, 35 under at Kapalua.
as you know, there's ocean breezes and stuff coming in there on that too.
It's one of the better weekends for wind. I mean, for weather that they've had in several years at Kapalua.
Oh,
He
obviously so. I mean, those are low scores for over there.
Yeah, they went down. I mean, Matsuyama. I mean, he hit everything he put. I mean, everything he hit, he was good.
That's what it takes to win a tournament.
Yeah. So that's the first PGA tournament of the year.
All right, so the PGA season is kicked off. What about Live? Has Live kicked off yet?
I don't know about Live. I hadn't seen them Live yet, but PGA is going. They stay in Hawaii. They go to the I think to the Sony Open, I believe, next week.
Okay. Uh-huh.
After golf, we're going to report. We go to the wonderful world of bull riding. In bull riding this week, a Brazilian that I can't pronounce the name of won the event in Madison Square Garden in New York City.
Well, I
He's
mean, what do you mean you
he's
can't pronounce his name?
one, huh?
Try to pronounce his name.
Enrique de Soso.
Enrique de Souza?
Yeah, and I don't think I'm saying that anywhere right close.
You don't think you're getting Enrique right?
I don't.
You think
So
okay.
saying I don't think that's close, but that's how it sounds in my head.
That's what he is on our podcast.
Well, good. Well, he won New York City the week before in Albany. Did I? We wasn't home the week before because here in
Yeah,
Albany.
we didn't do one right before New Year, in between New Year's and Christmas. We didn't do one. So this is our first one after Christmas.
And wow, oh, Kobabic, and I'm saying that right. Kobabic.
I can't argue with you because I don't know.
Okay, good. Well, anyway, so he won at Albany.
Okay. So that's the last 2 weeks, and this is still the singles part of it. The team stuff's
We're not.
over.
Team series runs a different time of the year. This is Unleash the Beast tour.
Okay. And where can everybody watch that at? Where's it still available at?
It's on Pluto.
On Pluto TV.
Yes, and they have a PBR channel.
Okay, good deal.
Yes.
Good deal. All right. So what's after? We've done golf. We've done bull riding. What else you got?
I have. We need to go to the wonderful world of college basketball. I watched my first full game this year, where the number 5 Crimson Tide took on the number 12 team at the Oklahoma Sooners in an all SEC matchup, and the good guys, the Alabamas, smashed them.
All right. You seem pretty content with that.
Pretty happy, yes. The Dallas Mavericks are in the middle of a 4-game slide, mainly because their number 1 star Luka Doncic has been out hurt with I think he has a torn. I want to say a torn. I think right.
I thought he just had like a sprained ankle or something.
No, something to do with like the hip or something, or I can't think of the body part. But anyway, he's hurt.
He is hurt. How long is he supposed to be out?
They said originally a month.
That's a long time right now.
I know. That's it, and I think we're only like 3 games into it. I mean, you know how basketball schedule works, so we'll see. I mean, he's been out. They've lost 4 in a row since he's been out. Terrible.
Well, I think Kyrie was out that last game too, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, but there's half dozen one, 6 of the other.
I mean, you pretty much need one of those 2 guys in there to run your offense.
And they even before that, even with Kyrie, they lost the other 3. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to fix it overnight. I'm just saying since Luka went down, we've been down since Luka went down.
As long as they get it back together and make a playoff run.
Yeah, we're not to the All-Star break yet. We got plenty of time. I ain't saying that. I mean, don't put words in my mouth. Dang. All right. So we've had golf, bull riding, college basketball, NBA basketball, and now I guess it's time we go talk about this little league called the NFL.
Yeah, this is the last week of the regular season.
Last week of the regular season, my beloved Dallas Cowboys got beat on the last play of the game. Everybody chuckles because Dallas got beat on the last play of the game. But Trey Lance played. I thought he looked real good. Um,
I mean, do you
um,
want to talk about a little bit of the drama behind Trey Lance playing?
I didn't find there to be any drama other than the fact that he threw the ball good and ran good.
Oh, so I mean, you think maybe he has what it takes to be a starter in the league somewhere?
Sure hope so. Because if that's the case, they'll give us something for him.
I don't know. We'll see. But I
Yeah,
mean, the whole controversy on that, I can't believe you didn't hear about this. But
no.
okay, so Cooper Rush, the backup, had a stipulation in his clause or in his contract, something to where if he played, I think 55% of the offensive snaps, um, he got a
Oh yeah, you
bonus
told me about this.
of $500,000.
You told me about this, and
And
I
he
told
needed like 80 snaps today to do it.
you, oh my old daddy Jerry, he's making that money because he knows how to do it.
That's not making. I mean, that's saving money. I don't understand what it did for him.
Good money, you're making money.
I mean,
Your
your guy
daddy sure
comes out here and he shows up and he keeps you competitive after your starting franchise quarterback goes down. And I think it's pretty petty to sit him the last week. Come on.
well, we had to get a little shy on the Trey Lance.
Oh yeah, yeah. You were calling for Trey Lance way back whenever Rush
Yeah, I
started.
was. Of course I was. I've got some good sense, and Jerry knows that too.
You and Jerry are peas in a pod for sure.
Two like peas and carrots.
I know. So, but you're right. We did talk about this earlier today.
Yes, we did. But don't try to walk me into anything we didn't talk about.
What are you talking about?
I ain't talking about nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. We had a very
Lively conversation.
interesting conversation today, but we're gonna leave that where it is. We did briefly discuss this a
Yeah,
little bit,
that
and
in today.
it is fun, nice how I mean you kind of look like Jerry a little bit, but
Right?
y'all think exactly alike, and you've supported everything that he's done.
Only problem I have with that is I think just like Jerry, but I don't got none of his money.
That could be a problem. If you thought just like Jerry, you ought to be able to go make the money.
A poor virgin. I'm a no. I'm a less. I'm a. How do I say this? I'm a broke version of the one Jerry Jones.
I think there's a lot of things that you do not share in common with Jerry Jones.
I'm telling you, I'm just like we're like peas and carrots.
Y'all can be risk takers. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I mean, I see some similarities there. I'll take that back. You may be kin to Jerry Jones somewhere down the line.
Was I wish he was old Jerry. Uncle Jerry, what's going on? Give me some of that money, man.
I'm pretty sure he'd kick you out of the wheel.
The wheel.
Yeah.
I'm not even to sniff the wheel. What are you talking
I'm
about?
just saying, I mean,
He giving all that.
especially if you hear some of the ways you talk
He
bad
giving all
about
that
him in
money.
these episodes when you're
He
not trying to
all that
kiss up
money.
to him.
He's giving all that money to Charlotte.
Okay. I don't know. I tell you what, you're on the Jerry Jones bandwagon real hard right now just because he showed up in Landman.
Oh boy, that was a good episode. Oh, Uncle Jerry was in there and he was giving a speech, and he said, hey Tommy." So him and Tommy knew each other. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good show. They don't
Yeah,
advertise on here, but I like it.
man. So Tommy Lee Jones. No, that ain't right.
No, no.
No, that's right at all. What is that man's name? What is
Tommy
Billy Bob
Morris.
Billy Bob Thornton? Dad,
Okay.
where did I get Tommy Lee Jones at?
Because you were
Wow.
thinking Tommy, you went right there to it, man.
Control Alt Delete.
I mean, we're gonna have to reboot you before it's over with, I think.
Wow, that was a senior moment there.
Anyway,
Sorry
anyway,
about,
yes.
sorry about that, Billy Bob.
Yeah, yeah. But Jerry Jones did have an appearance in the episode over there, so
Cool.
he was flying high to end the year.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I had, yeah.
I bet he enjoyed it too. He likes being a movie star.
Oh yeah, he good at it too. See, do you see how his eyes sparkle like dollar signs?
I saw where he's kind of looking his age.
Yeah, see how we look similar.
You do kind of look his age.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Twin, take my glasses off with twins. We do just like each other.
Come on, yeah. Before we started recording, everybody, Fat Boy goes on there. He's like, "Hey, why are you blurry? What's going on with that? What's going on?" He's like, "Oh, I
You
don't
know,
have
this
glasses."
you.
Yeah, there you
I got
go.
to be able to see you from without being blurry. I really have to wear the glasses. You know how that makes me feel?
I've been like that since I was in my 20s. So I mean,
I'm old as the hill all of a sudden. I can't see you without glasses.
that's okay. You ain't missing much. No big deal.
That's for sure.
But all right, so we've give Jerry Jones props on his acting skills here.
And the Cowboys lost the game, but they lost in a heroic fashion.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think their draft order went to 12th now. I mean, I think there's a couple more games going to see what those decide. But yeah, I
Did you
think
see
we're
who
around 12.
pick now?
Huh?
Did you see who got the number one pick?
Nuh-uh.
Tennessee Titans.
Really?
Yeah. Like New England second and Tennessee's first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And didn't the
Coach,
Patriots go ahead and let their coach go
yeah,
today too?
they finally decided they wanted to cut the mayo.
Everybody, we don't charge any extra for that. It just comes right along with the
Push
subscription.
out rim shot. Yep, cut the mayo. Hit the road, Jack.
Okay. All right. So you kicked him out of there. I mean,
Yeah,
weren't you one of the guys that thought Mayo would do a good job?
no. First of all, going into it, I didn't even know, and I like mayonnaise on my food. I didn't even know who Mayo was.
You don't remember him when he played?
Nope. Could have picked him out of a lineup.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. I hear you. Hear you.
Okay.
But
Now let me tell you the future and the newest head coach at the New England Patriots.
okay, what you got?
Mike Vrabel.
Come on, man.
Guarantee it. Any takers?
Takers on what?
That it ain't Mike Vrabel. I mean, on what? That it ain't Mike Vrabel. What are you talking about? I've called it, son. I put my shot in.
You put your shot. I don't think he's going to be there, man.
Well,
Maybe you could get Vrabel to go coach Alabama.
don't want Vrabel in Alabama. I have a different coach I want in Alabama, but the problem is he's doing too good in the NFL.
Uh,
So what you got to say about that?
yeah, I don't know. It does say, I think the Patriots will go after Vrabel, okay?
Oh, you do?
I think they'll go after him. I just don't think he'll choose to go there.
Well, he played there and he loves it there. Why wouldn't he go there? You goofball.
Because I think it hadn't been long enough after Belichick left.
Oh, I don't think he gives a damn about Belichick.
I think he
Or,
does. Just like it, you
or
wouldn't want to follow Saban at Alabama, see what happens to the guy.
as I like to call him, Belicheat, because he's a cheating sir.
You kind of remind me of him too.
Hey, don't insult me. I'll take all your Jerry Jones comments you want to put out, but when you start saying I look like Bill Belichick, me you're gonna fight, son.
I didn't say you look like Belichick.
What did you say then?
I said y'all kind of have that cheating thing in common.
I don't think so. I ain't never cheated in my life. I ain't cheated death. I ain't cheated on my taxes. I ain't cheated in nothing. I ain't a cheater. The Belichick's a cheater. Houston Astros are cheaters. I'll think of some more cheaters in a minute. They're cheaters too. Sammy Sosa is a cheater.
You went Sosa instead of Bonds on that?
Yeah, no, I didn't get out for steroids. I mean, I think folks for steroids ought to be allowed in because it wasn't technically illegal. It was frowned upon. I went Sammy Sosa because in the middle of a game he got caught with cork in his bat. He was corking his bats, man.
You think he did that?
Yes, if he did do it, probably didn't do it himself. He had it done.
Okay. So you do have the same vitriol for Brady too, right?
Vitriol for Brady
Yeah.
on the Deflate Gate.
Yeah.
No, I mad on the equipment manager. That's
Yeah,
a
but just like Sosa, Brady didn't do it, but he knew it was done.
Yep, that's different. You silly head.
How?
Okay, when you cork the bat, that helps you get more pop off your bat, and the ball goes further.
When you deflate the ball, you could grip it better.
But the problem is, Sammy did that, but he did. But Brady didn't deflate the balls. He wanted a full ball.
He deflated. He had him deflated. What are you talking about? He destroyed his cell phone whenever it come up
That was the guy did that, not Brady. Look, you did watch the documentary on Netflix.
because he knew what Brady wanted.
Watch the documentary on Netflix.
I don't care what Netflix says. I lived through it.
I'm telling you, Brady
I
did.
hear you talking. I just
Brady
don't.
did nothing wrong.
Oh my goodness! Come on.
Belichick Spygate, Belichick, and there's a couple other things. No, Belichick, he's the one that's a cheater.
I think they're both cheaters.
I don't.
I don't doubt that at all.
I have nothing against the greatest quarterback of all time.
I'm not saying that he's not the greatest of all time. I'm saying that he definitely knew what was going on with the balls.
I disagree. You'll never convince me of that because he ain't never come out of his liver lips.
You don't even know what it's like to hold a football like that, and I can give you balls that are inflated and deflated, and you can
How
tell.
about you give me balls?
Well, but you'd have to hold them in your hand to really know what it's like.
Do you see what you're doing over here? It's very. I mean, you're talking about holding balls. Quit.
Why do you keep making the gesture?
It's a G-rated show.
Huh?
It's
So
a
what?
G show. Quit talking about holding people's balls.
Hey, if when you do that, I don't think you know what you look like when you do that.
Well, I'm telling what you look like. Somebody wanting to hold another dude's balls.
Okay. Anyway.
Good gosh,
man. I thought we were in the third grade for a second. It's okay. Calm down.
We were. I can go back further if you need to.
Anyway, what's your take on if you think Vrabel's going there, what other coaches are getting axed on Black Monday?
Black Monday. Well, I'm hoping that McCarthy stays. But I mean, I think right now, I still think it's 50-50 either way.
I don't think Jerry knows what he's going to do yet either.
Yeah, that's kind of my point. But that's all right.
Well, I wished you and Papa Jerry'd hurry up and make your mind up on that.
Heard that. I'm hearing the guy out of Seattle. What's the coach of Seattle? The old guy that acts young.
The old guy that acts young.
Yeah, he's 82, really, but everybody thinks he's in his 60s. Was at USC as a college coach, and then went to Seattle.
You're talking about Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll. I think he's going to take the Chicago job.
You got
Vrabel. You got Vrabel in the New England job. You've got what other teams to get rid of coaches? Oh, the Jets. You got Rex Ryan in the Jets job. Rex Ryan.
You think Rex is going to the Jets?
Yes, I do. He's already been there once.
He ain't going back.
He's just going to go back because Woody Hayes, the owner, wants him back. And just like in Dallas, what Woody Hayes wants, Jerry Jones wants, they get.
Hold on. What do you think the owner of the Jets' name is?
I'm pretty sure it's Woody Hayes, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Don't try to catch me in a lie when I ain't lying on purpose.
about Woody Johnson?
I had a half of it right. I don't get any credit. I said Woody Hayes,
Yeah, I know. And you didn't have his last name right.
but I had the other half of it right though. The Woody part.
And if I called you Harris Davidson,
Yes.
you wouldn't answer to that. You wouldn't get any
You're
credit
just
for it.
fuck. You're not. You're only half wrong. It's Harris part right. Davidson. You need to swap to Davidson. So therefore, you just like in
That is
school
the
get
craziest thing.
credit.
Anyway, it's Woody Johnson. Just know it's Woody Johnson.
Okay, Woody Hayes, Woody Johnson, Woody Woodpecker. Doesn't matter. He's the owner,
Yeah, but he was the owner when Ryan was there before.
and he's the owner now. Just wait and see. You don't have to agree with me.
I don't know. I think next week we'll see what we learn after this week coming up, and that should be a segment next week as we predict coaches to fill every position if they're not already filled. By next week, they may already be filled.
I don't even know what else. I can't even think of what else is open. I got three. I got Brable going to New England.
Well, I
I
mean,
got
right now, New England's the only job that's open.
no Chicago's open.
Okay, Chicago, but
What are you talking about?
there's some other coaches that are going to lose their job. Some we probably aren't even thinking about.
Probably so. We could go through the teams on and figured it out.
I mean, Jacksonville's questionable.
Robert Sala already lost his job.
Yeah,
I don't even know who Jacksonville's coach even was.
it's Doug Peterson.
Are you sure? Because I don't remember that.
Pretty sure there, buddy.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not arguing. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm not sure because I don't even. Oh, shit. I forgot there was barely even a team in Jacksonville. Only thing I know about Jacksonville is they got a good backup quarterback.
Who's the backup quarterback?
Um, duh, Mike Jones.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, of course I know about my beloved Alabama player.
Yeah, you don't know who the owner of the Jets is, but you know who the backup quarterback for Jacksonville is.
Yeah, well, of course I do because it's a former Alabama alumnus, Mac Jones. Former Alabama alumnus in Philadelphia. Former Alabama alumnus in Baltimore. Former Alabama alumnus in Pittsburgh. Former Alabama alumnus in Houston. Former Alabama alumnus in what's next? Detroit. Former Alabama. I'm waiting for you to say I'm wrong about one of these. Former Alabama alumnus in who else is in the playoff? Green Bay. Former Alabama alumnus in let me think. Buffalo. Former Alabama alumnus in who else is in the playoffs? Come on, help me. Oh, I don't think they're in. Is Miami in the playoffs?
I mean, y'all are not the quarterback on all these teams. So
No, got Alabama alumnus. That means that you graduated from Alabama. You were a football player, and you went to the NFL. An Alabama alumnus,
okay.
and they've won on every single team in the playoffs. If you were curious,
Is there? Have you
yes,
done the research on that?
guarantee. And more than likely, I can tell you which player from that team played at Alabama, and you can check me. Hey, like your mouth. You can name a team. I'll tell you of one player from Alabama that played at Alabama that is on that team.
Hold on.
That's
Alabama players.
that's currently on one of the playoff teams. Tell me when you want me to start. Bray, quit.
What was
Bray. Damn. Dog driving me insane.
Is he? Well, I mean,
How does it take to Google something?
It takes a while.
God almighty. I could have wrote the questions for you faster than this.
All right, let's see. You want to go by jersey number, or what do you want to do here?
Doesn't matter to me. You just name a team. I'll tell you what Alabama player that plays for me is. If they're in the playoffs. One, I mean, well, I'd probably do any team, but I definitely do the ones in the playoffs.
All right, hold on. All right. On the Buffalo Bills, who you got?
Buffalo Bills. That is one of the more difficult ones. Damn. What's his name?
Oh yeah, no, we'll just pop it right off top of our head. No problem.
Yeah. Hey, I can't. I mean, it's a lineman. It's a lineman. I know that. That gummit. Dimitri.
Oh, you're wrong, by the way. It's not a lineman.
It's not. He's not on the line.
No,
Alabama player on that team.
not on the active rosters. There's not.
What about the? Well, there was. Is he hurt? Who's on the injury list?
There's one former Alabama player on the injured reserve.
Yeah, because he was on the team.
Okay, but you don't know what position he plays. You don't even know. You're just betting your odds here.
No. If you say his name, I guarantee.
Damian Harris.
Damian Harris, running back for the University of Alabama 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago.
Okay. What about the Chicago Bears?
Bears was Eddie Jackson still there?
Nope.
Eddie Jackson no longer at the Bears.
Nope.
Was.
Bears don't have a player. There's nobody on the Bears.
Jackson was on at one time was on Chicago.
And here you go. Okay, so
who drafted Eddie Jackson?
I have no idea.
Well,
I don't even know who Eddie Jackson is. Either way, how about this? How about this? Name me one Alabama guy on the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. The kicker. Or the punt. I know there's a kicker or punter that plays for whether they have it listed right or not. He plays
whether they have it listed or not.
Bullock. I mean, he was at Minnesota. You said Minnesota, right?
Yep.
He's one of the kickers.
Nope.
Tell me who they are with their names.
I don't know who the kicker is.
You're gonna have to tell me their names.
I'm telling you, I have a list from Alabama Crimson Tide on Sports Illustrated.
The list is wrong. You have to go look at the roster for the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh yeah. By the way, the New Orleans Saints don't have anybody either.
Okay. What did you Google the ones is that what you Googled, the fact whether they had one or not?
Yeah, no, you can go find a list, especially Alabama with all you guys on there that says Alabama players on NFL rosters.
I didn't know you cheated.
Why? What did you think I was doing?
Playing honestly?
That is playing honestly. I don't keep up with where Alabama players are, so I had to go look it up.
I do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of do.
I know. I really do. Like the running back in Baltimore.
Y'all have 4 quarterbacks in the NFL: Jalen Hurts, Mac Jones, Tua, and Bryce Young.
One more. Say it again.
Not according to this list, sir.
One more time. Say the list again.
Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's yes.
Jalen Hurts.
Mac Jones.
Yes.
Tua.
Yes.
Bryce Young.
Yes.
Yep. That's your quarterbacks in the NFL.
Did you say pro football or NFL football?
Oh, it's NFL. We've been talking about NFL.
I thought I heard pro football
Oh my goodness.
because
Ah,
AJ McCarron is on the St. Louis Battlehawks.
all right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. That's all for this episode. Sorry, we kind of got a little lost there at the end. We'll fight about this next week, I'm sure, as we talk about how great Alabama
Roll
football players
Tide.
are and how they're in obscurity in some league nobody watches.
There you
So
go.
like, subscribe, and we'll see what this new year brings us. Happy New Year to everybody. We hope nothing but the best for everyone, and let's have a great 2025.
Roll Tide.